93.3 KZOZ FM San Luis Obispo. The home of Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
They have no chemistry at all.
The Mass of the Day brought to you by Peterson's U-Cart. They're in A-Town. They're on Augusta Road. You go to peterson.ucart.com to check out all their inventory. Everything you need for your yard. You know, you got spring, summertime coming up. If you don't want to be that guy that has to pick up rocks on the side of the road for their backyard, then go to Peterson U-Cart because they got lots. Peterson U-Cart, Augusta Road in A-Town.
How pathetic can some people be?
I know nothing about cars. If my car breaks down, I have to make the noises my car's making for the mechanics. And you know they know you have to do that because there's always like 5 of them hanging around waiting for a show, you know? You're just standing there, hey, here he comes. What's the matter with your car, man? I don't know, you know? If you could take a look at it, come on, what's the matter with it? Tell us. So you got to stand there while it's going. Can you fix that? I don't know. I just clean up air. Harry.
Mass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Oh, my gosh. All right, this is one of your favorites. Sorry, buddy. It's Monday, too.
A story so disturbing, we want to warn our viewers, make sure the kids are in bed or out of the room. It involves a disgusting act with a beloved character from Sesame Street.
I saw this and I was hoping you wouldn't make this, because I don't want to even talk about, I don't want to have anything to do with this.
You know, you stay.
In fact, I just read the headline. I didn't even read into it because the whole thought of it disgusts me to no end. And it's a beloved children's character.
At a Airbnb or somebody's VRBO or something like that, you must wonder if there's cameras, right? I mean, I even wonder when I go to hotels if somebody's putting hidden cameras in places.
Who are you, Aaron Andrews?
I know, right? I'm not Aaron Andrews, the furthest thing from it. I mean, maybe not the furthest, but
no, you're
pretty close.
Far. No, you're pretty far from Aaron Andrews.
But, hey, man, I got a nice tan right now, so still rocking that a little bit.
Still.
So, I don't know, it just creeps me out a little bit. And to think this guy probably thought he was all alone. He's an inspector. Meaning that, like, if you're going to sell your house and then somebody buys it, they have an inspector come in to make sure. I mean, you just went through this. Mm-hmm. You've never been through that process. They come through, they look at your plumbing, they look at the furnace, they look at the roof. I mean, they're looking at stuff that's going to be, it might need to be fixed, you know.
Problematic later on down the road.
Well, this guy thought he was alone and landed in the nursery. And if anything, everybody should know about the nanny cam, right? I mean, the nanny cam has been around for a decade.
And a lot of people have them in their houses for purposes like this. I want to see what, service people are doing when they're in their home.
Here's more from the news report.
A home inspector caught on a nanny cam pleasuring himself with a stuffed toy while on the job.
It was Elmo.
It was a Tickle Me Elmo.
So sad.
I can just see the memes now. Not a Tickle Me Elmo anymore.
I mean, home inspectors, for the most part, they don't work for big companies or anything like that. Like, it's not that you could go apply for a job as a home inspector.
They're usually independent contractors.
Yeah, they do it as their own business, and they're crazy if they are working for a corporation. But they're also crazier if they're known as the guy that did this, because now you'll never get another call to have your home inspected unless you lower your rates drastically.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you might have to find a new profession.
Or move.
Just move, yeah.
Far away.
I can move away. Here's the sheriff.
While he was in there, he took that opportunity to be in a baby's nursery. And worse, while he's in the nursery, for whatever sick reason, finds himself in need of sexually gratifying himself with a Tickle Me Elmo doll. That's one of those ew kind of thought processes.
Yeah?
You think?
Big time ooh.
You think he's like, ooh, Tickle Me Elmo?
Big time ooh.
So I don't understand this at all. I mean, I'm trying to visualize, and it's kind of disturbing, but I'm trying to understand how this act works with a doll like this.
The homeowner received an alert on her phone that a webcam had detected movement, so she had to watch it all live.
He had no idea she's sitting there watching this whole thing, but she turns it on, and there he is. Here's more of the sheriff. This is the sheriff talking about what happened when the inspector found out that he was caught red-handed.
Our deputies confronted him, and initially he denied it, and then they told him that it was on video, and then he apologized.
Oh, well, that's good, right? Folks, I'm really sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't professional today.
I guess that was me. I forgot about that.
I'm really lonely right now, and my wife left me.
So he was charged with aggravated indecent exposure, malicious destruction of property under $200, which you're lucky that it happened.
For somebody that didn't read the story, you sure know a lot about
it. Not 1994. Because,
how do you not read this story? You have kids. You just bought a house.
Well, I'm reading it now as you're talking to me. He's no longer going to be allowed to be in houses alone.
Yeah. Well, and I have a friend that does this up in Washington.
An inspector
State.
or pleasures himself to Tickle Me Elmo?
He's a real estate agent and inspector. He does both.
Oh, yeah. It's good if you could do both.
And so he can't inspect his own jobs, but he can inspect other people's jobs. And he's going to do that full time. He's going to retire from the realtor game. Because they make really good money.
Yeah, they make great money. Inspectors make great money. But
you have to have a reputation. So you kind of...
Yes, exactly. This is not the reputation you want. He was 59. Yeah, this guy was 59. So
he's getting close to retirement.
I mean, it's like he had a great gig. And
the saddest, he's probably going to end up working at the Wendy's or something.
It's happened in Michigan. So
you want fries with that?
If you're one of the many that are fleeing the state of California for greener pastures, and Michigan's on your list, just
Clarkston, Michigan, by the way, is where he lives.
Just beware if you're in that area. I guess the Clarkston, Michigan area, and check that home inspector and that home inspection for the name Kevin Wayne Van Leuven.
And if you're buying a house, you can make sure and ask the realtor to make sure that somebody is with the inspector at all times.
You can do that? Is that a request?
Sure, I think you can request it.
Yeah, but then they'll be like, oh, that'll cost you, though.
Congratulations, Mr. Inspector. You're Jeff and Jared.
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Don't be a dummy when it comes to your landscape supplies. Go to Peterson U-Cart on Augusta Road, just north of Quickie Car Wash in Atascadero.
We love U-Cart. You say.
All right. This is this one makes me want to just load up the car with the pets and go down to the Woods Humane Society and say I tried.
What do you mean, you want to take them back? You've had them for over a decade.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I need time. And a new survey has found that pet owners spend, this is insanity, okay?
Oh, God, this is coming right at me. I can just tell.
832 hours a year cleaning up after your pets. 832 hours a year.
I bet you
per pet owner. This isn't collectively.
Yeah, I bet you we spend more than that because we vacuum our house every other day. And I wanted to get one of those robot vacuums, and my wife said we could because Costco had it on sale from like $4.50 to $3.18. It was a Shark, and then I got a speeding ticket. She goes, "Whoop, guess you're vacuuming."
Well, it's actually a good thing because I've heard stories of people that have pets that the pets have the accident in the house and the robot goes to town.
Oh, yeah, well, that
and then it ruins everything. Well,
yeah, but he's downstairs in a like a fenced off. We have a gate. He can't come upstairs when it would run. I had a plan on everything. This would run while we're at work, and he's downstairs in a separate area of the house with a gate that he can't get out of and a radio on, so he has some distraction noise. So he doesn't. It was perfect, and now it's $4.50 or something, so we can't get it. So what? So disappointed. But anyways, yeah, it's a lot. We vacuum the house every day. You've been to my house upstairs. It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. And then the stairs going down, and then the downstairs is really easy to do. But my wife, and then we have carpet in the bedrooms. So then she has to do that. Yeah. And I mean, we just spend so much time doing that. And then picking up in the yard, she does 99.999.
Yeah, it goes beyond just picking up after their messes. Yeah. I mean, I do that.
Well, then we got a bulldog, and so it's 10 minutes, it's crazy. Like every time he eats or drinks water, I have to wipe his face so his face doesn't break out in a rash.
How many hours are in a year?
I would love to know how much time, but I mean, we don't have kids, and that he's our kid, so we're okay with it. But it's
roughly 8%. Roughly 10% of your time is cleaning up after your pets.
Yeah,
that is insanity.
And I guarantee you, it's more of like 15 in my house. 15% of my time a year is spent on that because
that is insane. That is crazy.
Have I ever talked to you about how high maintenance my dog is? He's allergic to bees, right? I've told you that. So now I have to go outside, especially this time of year, and I have to, before I let him out to go to the bathroom or anything.
Why are you feeding him peas?
Bees.
Oh, bees.
Bees. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to keep the injections ready to go, and then I have to go out and look around for dead bees or bees that are on the ground, and they're down there all the time, and I have to pick them up and throw them away before he comes out.
Don't ever bring George over to my house. That swimming pool just attracts bees like none other.
Oh, she freaks out. My wife's around. And
standing water. You guys can't have standing water. No water features. Can't have any water features.
Why? Oh, because bees like to go to the water. I had to rip out especially all of the rosemary plants because the little blue flowers. Uh-huh. We had hundreds, if not thousands, of bees.
We used to have a rosemary bush.
Yeah, I had to pull it all out.
Kids
that was
would be
a lot.
Deathly afraid of that rosemary bush. It was nice because you could keep them out of that corner of the yard.
Yeah, I probably did. I don't know. The big giant yard waste thing. I mean, the big one that's bigger than your garbage. I did 4 of those full packed down of rosemary bushes when we got him. It's a lot of work.
That adds to those
hours. It might be more
hours.
work than your kids. No,
I bet you anything you spent more hours than the average American. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sure we do, but I like having him around. But the thing is, the next dog, if I ever get another one, and this is where it's at. We're like, this is it. We're done. We can't do it. If we get another dog, it's going to be one of those dogs that doesn't shed. And
yeah, I've thought of that too.
I don't know what kind
of the Obama dogs.
Yeah,
Obama's the White House.
Of course, Obama would have one of those.
Well, hey, listen, it was nice. I mean, you didn't have to clean
They're
up.
They're pretty common, I think, now. I mean,
hypoallergenic.
Isn't a poodle is a hyperallergenic dog that doesn't shed? Mm-hmm. So that's why they did the Labradoodle because it's the same thing. I think.
But it's not as persnickety as a poodle. Like the last dog I want to get is a poodle.
Oh, never. Never. I don't want little dogs, and
but it's the first dog I want to get from a cleanliness standpoint.
Yeah, you know what the other dog I want to get if I couldn't have a bulldog is a golden retriever. I love golden retrievers, but do you ever see all their hair?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Never do
everywhere.
It.
If you've known anybody that's ever had one, man. Ugh.
Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
SurfNet Communications poll question always at KZOZ.com. SurfNet Communications will get you connected with speeds faster than DSL or satellite, especially in rural areas. SurfNet Communications, the leader in broadband internet. Their link is next to the daily poll right now, KZOZ.com. Where do you turn when you're sad and lonely and you're all by yourself? It has to be social media.
Oh, it wasn't even an option.
Oh, really?
On the poll question.
I haven't even looked.
And the reason, God, you know what? We should have put that on there.
I know when I'm bored, that's where I go.
The question was when you're feeling down, which of these makes you feel the best?
All right, well, let me hear it.
It was food, music, alcohol, and drugs, or money.
Well, money's always nice, but no one's ever going to give me a lot of money.
The government's giving us money left and right. Come on, man.
Well,
They're just doling it out.
I don't trust it.
They're doling it out.
Like I said before, it's in the savings. I just don't know. I know we're going to talk to Billy. Is it this week we talk to Billy?
We're at tax day.
What day is that?
Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to ask him about that.
Thursday?
And maybe I'll feel a little bit better about spending it. But I haven't spent any of my stimulus because I just have a feeling that there's something coming there. But I have no proof. Food.
Thursday. We're talking.
Food always makes me happy. I'll start thinking about, you know what? I'm bored. I'm lonely,
last
whatever.
week, this is crazy.
I'll go get something to eat.
You put up a question about tater tots on our Facebook page, and there were
great comfort food.
So many people that had suggestions on restaurant tots. I was surprised because I didn't think there was that many, but so many people came out with like, dude, these places, like here, check this place, check out this place, check out this place. I was like, whoa, dude. 70 some odd people said something about tater tots, which tells me that food should be ranking pretty high in this poll question. I think, alcohol and drugs, that's a slippery slope. I don't know if that makes you feel any better. I know people turn to it though. And food is,
hey, the last time my wife was out of town,
music's probably the best for you, right?
I told you about the edible cookie and I had too much. And, that's the first time I used DoorDash, I think is what it was. And I called up Panda Express on the app and I said, ding, 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 ding.
Oh yeah.
Lonely, high, and munching,
betting it all on the penny slot,
getting fat. I realized this is no way. This cannot. This if she died or left me and I was by myself, I wouldn't make it long on this earth.
So this poll has been done before, and the reason why we made it a poll question is we wanted to see if the KZOZ listeners' responses would match that of this poll. We'll tell you what was number one in that poll coming up.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.